What an absolute glorious day. Another day to be working on the Escort RS Cosworth. Okay, so back in the day, us boys, us lads, used to have a saying. We used to say, that car's an absolute minter. And to be honest, this Escort is an absolute minter. Do you know why? Because, just like a Polo, it is full of holes. Hence, the cover picture for this video. But in all seriousness, this car is absolutely going to be mint when it's finished, and we are getting so close. So look, go back, have a recap now. I'm going to upload a few little clips, some B-roll, some montage of some, not all, but just some of the work that's done to this car. And then I'll show you what's been done since. My last time up here, his boys cleaned up underneath, and then I get onto some work today, and hopefully another few more sessions and his car is ready for some cavity oil, wax oil, wrapped and all that kind of stuff, and then get the full running gear back on underneath, which has been powder coated, polybush, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, starting to get there. So yeah, the journey is on. I'll quickly show you though, I'm still suffering from my burn from last time. It's quite difficult to see, but yeah, that is so sensitive and sore. I've got loads, I've got ones down there, I've got my place on my arms, but yeah. So I've got 2 layers on today and a hoodie just in case, but I shouldn't really be welding underneath the car today, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Let's hope I don't decapitate myself, but yeah, this section in here, I just need to put a nice little, grind this back, and put a nice little lip on here at an angle just to tidy up the boot floor from our last repair. Remember, we've done a valance now, and we've done this section up here. Also, his boy has primed everything up for me, and it's all been sealed around the edge. So the car underside is nearly done now. This is what I done last time. I'm going to be drilling a hole out in the end of here today, and then we can get some cavity wax up there. I'll be grinding this back, inside and outside. I'll show you the inside now. I'll be grinding back the inside section here, and we're going to make a little plate to go down in here, spot weld it to this. Going to grind this back and put a little tiny plate in here just to block that end off. And then we're going to do the inner sill and the outer sill at the back. That is on my agenda today. And if I'm feeling fresh and funky, I'm going to do this section too. Hold on, can you see? But maybe I'm being too optimistic. It's cold, it's wet, it's damp. I've had to move a lot of stuff from the garage, so I'm already running behind. But yeah, it is really starting to come somewhere now. I need to make sure, obviously, like this arch and stuff is all sealed on the inside and it's going to look nice. And then obviously hide all the welds and stuff. But when this is all stone chipped up, it's going to look great. I've been looking at pictures of other restorations online, and I thought there was an open hole by here for water to drain out, but it's actually not. So it's just a case of a little plate in here. And then you can decide if he wants to have a lip on here or what he wants to do. So it is very difficult to see, but I need to grind this section out in here now, because it has got a lot of sealer and all that. Not sealer, sorry, if you look. Sound deadening, that's got to go for me to weld on. And then that weld through primer, just key up. Okay, so I escalated really quick. So that's been cleaned up. I made my nice little template out of my Cowan Gate packaging. I've begun to clean the inside up, as well as cut my plate in readiness, deburred it, and taken that kind of shine off or the galvanised finish ready to weld. bucket head. Okay, so there's the inside welded and penetration from the inside as well. And then the outside. So yeah, I'll grind this back now and then get some more primer on there. And we'll grind this back and see where we stand. Okay, so, hold on. Another fresh flappy disc. Okay, so that's ground back. That needs a little tap out now from there. Bit of hammer and dolly action. Again, that up there is a lot of filler. So yeah, it needs to go back and then a bit of work in here in the body shop. You can see the different steps up here. But yeah, so this is all ground back nice. I can go again now, but I'm gonna have to put a bit of sealer on here anyway. And yeah, onto this part now. And then this part. Okay, I am flying through this and I've not been recording much. I'm not gonna lie, my head's going. So, I had a boo-boo. I'm not gonna go into it, I'm not gonna bore you all of it. I'm just gonna carry on and crack on and persist. But yeah, you won't know, but I do, so I take it personal. But yeah, I've quickly made this little plate up here, which I'm gonna spot in here just for a second. Ouch. Fuck's sake, honestly. That's better. Do you know when you get a bad day? I've had that times 10 today. I'm sure I'm gonna run out of gas soon. Happy days, right, let's get this on. Honestly, I'm having an absolute nightmare. Right, quickly grind this back, because then I need to make a right angle from the inner sill and make a plate for the outer sill. Yeah. Feeling this today, guys, feeling it. Sarcasm. Oh my gosh, so yeah, more burns were there, look at them up there. I have got one which went on my old boy, but the boy whose car it is, you heard me screaming. He didn't come straight out, so I could have been dead. But in fairness, he brought me chocolate hobnobs. And a cup of tea, so you can't beat that. So I've made my inner plate, done it off cam. I've got my outer plate and I've drilled holes. So now I need to kind of like marry all these up and just weld it. But you see a few like zaps, and then I'll show you the finished article of where I am. I think that's where I am right now. So yeah, I've had a bit of a mental step back today because I prolonged myself. I've also stabbed myself in the back. But yeah, I'm waffling on now. Let's go. We have gas. I can't see. Oh my gosh, this is tight. Just plug in these for now. Ow, my leg. Okay, we need to now grind these back, take the edge off, because we need to do another layer. So that's the inner one. So it's had the welds up there. Let's take these heads off. Let's roll. Oh, fuck's sakes. Stupid light. Okay, so unfortunately, nice welding, hidden by sealer. That section's done. So you've got the inner and the outer there, and obviously it's been covered completely with sealer now, and this is going to get primed. So that's 3 layers. It's been spot welded through. You can see the penetration lines. Okay, so I've cut this template out which I made last time, which is here. Now nicely fits into here. It is getting dark fast. So yeah, aerosol etch primer now, just to prime all these areas up. Back up here, all in here. Okay, very hard to see because this LED light likes to flicker. So yeah, there's that patch. There's the inner and the outer there, iron sealer. Nice. Yep, happy with that. I still need to do the section underneath there where the exhaust hangs on. You can see Josh has been working hard doing the seam sealing everywhere. Still got these bits to do. But yeah, everything on this car now is pretty much done. I do have, let me show you, this section unfortunately, which we need to do something with. Don't really want to do it, I'm not going to lie, but we need to finish the job. So yeah, lots of etch priming to do. Bit of sealer I need down there. That's why I've always got to go over this with a tough comb. Yep, that's done. So yeah, we've also had a goodie haul. So we've got Indasa cavity wax, which will be going inside all of these, all the way down there. Some more sealer, and yeah, we have 3.8 litres black Raptor kit. So yeah, that's gonna get underside of this done ASAP. So we are flying through it. I still need to make a little right angle at the bottom of this sill, which has rotted away. Regarding inside the car now, we just need to literally put down the sound deadening sheets, get some tiger seal and put the plugs in, etch prime all this up, fill them there with cavity wax, very dark I know, and same with this, get the seat on and weld a nut in for the seat. But yeah, we are flying through it. Okay, so what is left on this car? Let me recap. The inside section on the boot floor, little right angle. Can't see it from here, but that little hole on the boot. Tiny little plate, job done. This, ground back, he wanted to look factory, painted my backside, will do it. Drill a hole in, is it this one? No. Drill a hole in here, just so we can fill it with cavity wax and drill a hole here. So yeah, they're going to be fully wax oiled up. And then yeah, pretty much the little lip over there, that side is done now. A bit of work on this arch over here when it goes in the body shop. You can't see down there how the welding today's all been sealed off. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, hit like, enable notifications, follow the journey, leave a comment. I hope you're enjoying this build. I am, because I'm getting towards the end of it now. Probably one more welding session, and then hopefully we will be on to some cavity wax and some, what's it called? Raptor, and then it's going to transform the bottom of our car. This is what we've been waiting for. Bollocks. Mic's off. Right, I just found another part that needs a bit of attention. Fuck.